What is up, YouTube? We're doing something a little different. This is, I think, the first time you've seen this view, although there are other videos that are recorded that you'll see soon from this view. What this is trading card game. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Um, it's not something I've done for a long time. When we hit the 100 subscriber special, you'll learn a lot more about it. What it is to spoil a bit, is kind of a massive pack opening. I'm not a TCG player. I started off my Yu-Gi-Oh career back in around 2000 with cards because I think everyone did. I don't think the video games were advanced enough to like really be you're in there. But I wanted to do a little bit of a throwback. So that is a massive pack opening. I think I'm about 5 subscribers away right now. So we'll get there really soon. But before that, I wanted to put together a little bit of a funny video. So if you want to buy Yu-Gi-Oh packs, you'll probably want to go on a website like TCG Player. You can get the best prices on the packs. You can also buy individual cards at kind of the best rate, the cheapest way to get them. And in today's day and age, if you want a certain card, you should just buy that card. You're rarely going to get your value out of opening packs and hoping for gold. With packs with really rare cards, they're really expensive because they have the probability of getting that really rare card. So it's really hard to win that game. I wanted to do something stupid. And for your entertainment, what I did instead of going on TCG Player, I went onto Amazon and I found sellers that had their own kind of like collections that they were selling. It was kind of bulk of cards. Most of them were pretty cheap, and that is part of the reason I did it there. Um, and I wanted to see, like, even if they list like X number of rares, are they really worth buying? Now, what I'm not going to do here is, you know, take every single card, price it out of what you can buy it online, and then add it up to the amount I spent. I'm not going to make my money back, and I know that. I didn't spend much. Most of these were between $10 and $20 each. I have 5 in front of me right now. Um, so I'm not going to do the math that way. I think what I'm going to do is just break it out with opening these. If with any given pack, if there's 2 cards that I deem great to have, um, maybe not even worth a ton of money, but just cards that I'm interested in having, I'm going to consider that a win. I think 2 of those cards is definitely a win. One, not so much, and 3 or more, fantastic. Because I think that's more of a fair way to do it. Again, I come in knowing I'm not going to make my money's worth, but I don't have a ton of cards collected. Maybe one day I'll buy some individually, like I mentioned, but again, I just want to open some cards here and see what we get. So I'll put the links to the video, links to these on Amazon below. But what I want to do is I'll just kind of click through. I have it on my phone actually up, and I'll just kind of share what each one is. So we have 2 of these boxes. They are from Groundhog Store. Sounds so exciting, and of course, with most of the art on these, they show like really rare cards of like you can pull these. That's probably not going to happen. So it's got like the little logo there. Let's open it up and see what we get. If it's like 100 cards, I'm not going to read all of the names off. I'll kind of scan through and I'll do my best to give a good visual on the hand camera. And I think, so we see different colors here. Okay. Are these the rares? They're probably the rares. So what I'll do is take them and I'll flip them over. So they're facing this, they're in the back. So we'll go through what I'm guessing is the non-rares first. And we'll end up with the rares last, so we don't spoil everything. Yeah, there's a lot here, so I'm not going to just read everything, but I'm going to try to keep an eye on seeing, yeah, making sure they're showing okay. Some arc jets, drill driver, sprite, and again, just hand position there. So definitely a little bit of everything so far. Getting some link monsters, we're getting pendulum, we're getting XEs, thespian hysteric sign. Interesting, from the heartbeat deck there that we're familiar with, definitely from Duel Links. And definitely from all generations. Like I'm seeing spirit messages, Gaga Ga. So a good mix, I will say that. I believe with this one, I should have mentioned this, 10 rares, 10 hollows, and I guess 80 other cards. So Cyber Dragon Core, limiter removal. So yeah, I will say a good balance. Starter deck CS. I don't remember which one that is, but so it's not the original, but it doesn't really matter. Dispatcherazzi, nice. So yeah, I'm really excited to release the 100 subscriber special very soon. There's a lot of cool cards I pull, really cool experience for me to do. It is already recorded. I couldn't help myself to wait till I had 100. Ooh, so they are not, they are spread out here. Jururi Punk, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. The writing looks like it's like written over itself, a little interesting there. Okay, Forest of Lost Flowers. Actually, let me put these in a little bit of a different pile. Hidden Armory, Psychic Wielder. I wonder if this is a different name or is it a different card I'm thinking of? Exo Sister Irene, Exo Sister Arment, Inzector Centipede, Inzector Sword, Zect Caliber, and more punk here. Rising Carp. Got the same card twice. Wonder if it lists anywhere no duplicates. I should look that over. But even if they don't follow their own rules, so what? Psychic Tracker. So a lot of Psychic here. I think they're following like some of the same type of cards. I'm gonna try to tilt it up so you can read some of the hollow writing. Inzector Centipede. I think this is a pretty new card. Dracoback, the Rideable Dragon. Yeah, definitely getting a few duplicates here. Interestingly enough, but I thought I said 10 rares, so I think we're above that. So that's cool. Fluorosynchron, Synchro Dilemma, Cosmos Channeling, the Wicked Avatar. Is this like a Sphere Mode knockoff? Interesting. Stardust, Xylong. Oh, Majestic Dragon. I think I'll put this in the category of cool to have. So we'll count one from here. Queen's Knight. Yeah, that's definitely a cool card. Count that for a half, maybe. Oh, cool. Arcana Extra Joker. Yeah, so I think we're getting, again, I don't know the value, but I think I'm getting like what I'm interested in right now. We haven't gotten to any hollows yet. We're going back to kind of commons here. But I do think there was more than 10. Mad Hacker. I hope that's not it, though. I hope there are hollows. Tear Lament. So yeah, definitely some recent stuff in here. I'm a little bit surprised. Double Dust Tornado Twins. Sprite Pixies, and I think that's a duplicate too. So you're definitely not interested in duplicates here. There are more than enough cards in circulation that I think we could get away with not doing duplicates, but is what it is. More tier elements here. Something I'm getting quite familiar with from Master Duel. Okay, we're at 8 minutes. I'm trying to keep an eye to keep this video a little bit shorter. Sprite Carrot, another card that I'm definitely getting interested in. Okay, Sprite Red. Getting some sprites in here. Branded, yeah, a good mix of new cards, old cards. I'm pleased with that end. Melfi, another Sprite Red. I can like build a Sprite deck off of this. Moki Moki. Branded. Brilliant Rose. So yeah, I am pleased with the mix for sure, but I think this is like the third or fourth Pixies we've gotten. That's definitely excessive. Mimus Elephant. Sorry, I'm opening up a few of them here. Recall. So I think we definitely... Ooh, Lilybell. A Trickstar. I'm definitely cool with that. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. That's a cool pull, without a doubt. So don't hate what I'm getting here. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit, I don't want to say impressed because it's not like it's a bunch of hollows here, but I haven't gotten to the hollows yet. But with the rares here, pretty cool cards. It's not just like totally random ones. Avenge Red Slayer, another Goki Suprax, nice. Another Lilybell, would love a variety, but what is this? Salaman Great Violet Chimera, that's cool. Hyper Psychic Riser. Maybe we didn't get this one, but we got like every other Psychic. Apple of Enlightenment. Solomon Great Sunlight Wolf. Maybe this wasn't like the biggest waste of money. Detonate Deleter. Lapis Dragon. Detonate Deleter. They are getting rid of some of these extras, I'll tell you that. Medolce, that I'm not going to pronounce. Dark Factory of more production. Okay, so they mixed it up. Secure Gardena. Is that Cyber's Gadget? I can't even read it. Evil Twin Present. Drytron Eclipse. Oh, that is the card. It looked colored, but it is actually from the art there. Invoked. I can't even read it. Jeez. It's invoked. You can trust me. Performapal Hat Tricker. Oop, I see some shinies coming up. Wavering Eyes. I remember this came out in Duel Links not too long ago. Damage Reptile. I know this card, but I can't read it. My eyes are getting bad, but the way some of these are printed is not fantastic either. Viper's Rebirth. Okay. We are into the hollows. We get a branded Regained. So definitely some recent stuff. Baku the Beast Ninja. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Face Card Fusion. This is the Poker Knights fusion there. So this is kind of cool. I'm okay with that. White Rose, it's late at night. White Rose Cloister. Okay, so this is obviously Rose Dragon. I was just reading the text to confirm. Number 49, Fortune Tune. Drytron Beta Rastaban. Zero Day Blaster. Got a few more here. Ooh, nice. I'm impressed actually. I take back what I was saying. Vermilion Dragon Mech. This is a super cool card. I remember playing this a ton in Duel Links with the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. And yeah, the level 1 tuner plus the Blue Eyes. Cool card. Yeah, and then what is this? Underclock Taker. I think this was probably the highlight of the box right here for me, because it's actually a card that I remember well. But, you know, again, not like financial value, but as far as value of just not feeling like I'm getting completely ripped off, I'm okay with that. It also said 10 rares, but I mean, we have like, these are all, I mean, it depends on how we're defining rares. Maybe I should be more educated, but, you know, with the shiny text, I'm cool with what we got there. So that is through one box. We have one more of that same box. And why vary it up? Let me jump right into that next one. But that one raised the bar a little bit. So same thing here. We'll flip it around. We got our golden groundhog box. Maybe if you're looking for a gift for somebody, this isn't like the worst thing. I mean, or you could just buy them a box of, you know, whatever cards are popular right now, whatever the most recent is. I know that changes pretty quickly. I'm going to do the same thing here, just putting the hollows on the back. I don't know if I spoiled anything there, but I'll move through a little quickly so this video stays like under 30 minutes. That's my favor to you, but I appreciate you watching. Try to make sure that I'm keeping a good placement here. I think this is the hardest challenge of these videos so far. Trickstar Nightshade, cool. Trickstar Light Arena, I didn't know about that card. Rise of Solomon Great. So a good amount of cards that I'm familiar with, which is cool. You have a Goki, good amount of vampires, Concentrating Current. This card is nasty if used correctly at times. Fluffles, Thunder Dragons. Yeah, definitely a good variety. More Goki, Crusadia, Edge Imp, Performapal. Number 71. We're getting those number cards in here. I've watched a little bit of Zexal recently. I think it has the rap of being the worst anime, and I kind of see it, but it is still enjoyable to watch. I think it's still like one of the last ones I haven't watched. All right, we're getting into some rares here. Rescue Rabbit, Infinite Cards. This is one that you know, cool memory thinking back to original Duel Monsters, that Yugi versus Strings duel when he won Slifer the Sky Dragon. This is definitely an honorable mention there. Castel, the Sky Blaster. I'm not going to end up reading all these, and I can't see half of them. Lots of psychics, without a doubt. Yeah, so some repeats from the last box too, but hopefully not too many. And some repeats within this box already. A lot of Insectors too. Oh, skipped over one, I think. Drytron's Evil Twin. Book of the Law. Drytron. Invoked. I believe this card is at least banned in Duel Links. I don't know about Master Duel and TCG and stuff, but definitely a powerful card. You don't hit the full Forbidden list without that, for sure. Justice. Book of Law. Yeah. I do think my biggest piece of feedback for this box is just avoiding duplicates, because a lot of these are hitting twice. I think a couple of them even 3 times. Okay, we're going into Vendread here. Let me shuffle around my piles a little bit. I might put some of these in my binder because I don't have anything too rare to put in there. So I think I'm keeping the bar fairly low of what gets entered in. 2 overfusions there. Morphtronics. Lots of Morphtronics. I haven't even seen half of these. Rainbow Zoo. 1 or 8. Amazonness. Yeah, it is a really good mix. I know I've said it a few times, but I'm pleased with that. And maybe we get one more really nice Kashtira. They've been ruining my life in Master Duel. Drop a like in the video and comment if they've been ruining yours too. It's one of those this decks that you're like, do I start to play it to win a little bit easier, or do I play something I enjoy that's not super toxic and locks down the whole board? Still in that existential crisis of what is modern Yu-Gi-Oh with that. Exosister, Castel, I think we have 2 or 3 of those already. Not cool. Draco back, Insector. Very high on Exactor. Starlet, Exactor. Yeah, I will say if you're buying one of these boxes, maybe keep it to 1, because the number of, especially of the kind of the shiny text here that we're seeing across both of them, pretty repetitive. So don't put yourself in the situation that I'm in right now. Let me be the fool, not you. I must have 5 of these, if not more, from the last 10 minutes of this. Goki Pole. I haven't seen that one before. The Noble Arms of Light. Hidden Armory. Yeah, 3 or 4 of those. Insect Imitation. This is an old card. I love that there's some old cards sprinkled in here. No, it did the, okay, this is from when I flipped them around, so I'm guessing I just did it backwards. Drytron. Drytron. Extra Foolish Burial. I haven't seen this one before. Pay half your life points and 1 monster from the extra deck to the graveyard. You can only activate 1 per turn. Interesting. I'm guessing you can just have a way to bring it back from the graveyard, if that's the case. Special summon it there. Okay. We have some Usardic. Ursardic, I think is the pronunciation. So, Resulficord. I don't think I've seen Dreamia before. Interesting. Black Feather Whirlwind. We are getting into the hollows here. Alright, let's see if we get lucky at all. Blackwing, Boarstorm, the Wicked End. I actually have 2 or 3 of these that when I purchased, I think it was Blackstorm Rising, or no, it was Blackstorm Rising, that's Duel Links. Whatever the Blackwing deck was that, or, I'm sorry, box that was released like a couple months ago. I randomly bought like 5 packs out of the blue. It was like I was bored on like a Friday night and I got like 2 of them, which was pretty funny. So I guess I have 3 now. Donner, Dagger for Hire, Thunderspeed Summon, Magnet Induction, Scrap Twin Dragon, Drytron Beta Rastaban, Zero Day Blaster. The same one. Wow. I do really like the card. Wouldn't have minded getting something else, but it is, I guess, cool to get 2 of. And Underclock Taker. So Better than I was expecting, I will say. However, if you do decide to buy one because the last two of those were um, the Vermilion Dragon mech and then the Underclock Taker were exact repeats, and yeah, we don't need that by any means. We don't need to spend our money doing this anyway, but you get my point. Okay, so that was, and I'm just pulling up my phone here to get the review. Okay, that was the 100 rare cards from Groundhog there. We do up next have a lot of 40 commons. Let's click in. 40 commons, 10 rares, 5 hollows, no duplicates. We already hear no duplicates. So if duplicates, we're getting our money back or something because we have it on video. You can see it's sealed. No protection, so I don't love that. And we already have one of the hollows that looks like it's getting the crap beaten out of it. So that's a great start. The bar was set relatively high. You know, we didn't pull like Blue Eyes White Dragon from Legend of Blue Eyes or something, but for what I set my expectations of when I started this video out, I think we ended up higher than that. So let me, off camera, see if all the hollows seem to be in one area. They do, and let me shift them to the back. Try not to even look for myself too much because I want a nice, genuine reaction. Dark Eye Nightmare. These feel different. I don't know why. I don't know if what that. These feel really different. I don't know how to phrase it. I don't think they're fake. I don't think, but that is strange. Okay. Shield Spear. Fubuki. Win the Wind Charmer. Okay, so we had Win in the recent pack within Duel Links, but that's not the same one. Tyros. Deep Sea Artisan. Junk Warrior. That's a half of a win. I'm okay with calling that half of a win. Toon Warrior. That's not a win. Water Spirit. Axe Raider. These feel a little bent. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do a flat, but they're definitely a little bit bent. So immediate feedback to these sellers is take better care of them or package them better because that little plastic wrap isn't doing much. I'm not going to be selling them or anything like that, but that is kind of low-hanging fruit of how we can improve what we're offering here. Sonic Chick, so Speed Warrior. So we do have a number of kind of 5Ds aged cards. I'm not going to say Synchrons, but like that whole Yusei deck. Back to Draco, UFO Turtle, Mystic Tomato, Synchro Boost. Who doesn't love Synchro cards? I feel like everyone does. Synchro Blast Wave, Synchronized Realm, a lot of them here. Okay, Rush Recklessly, Twister, Symbols of Duty, Miniaturize, Spellbinding Circle. These don't look right. Are these fake? There's something about this that doesn't look right. Now this was a hollow back in the day. 5DS1. I'll have to look up what that is. Not the greatest card. So that was one of them that back in the day, Birthright Backup Soldier, that when you saw it, like you got that in a hollow, you're like, why did I have to get this hollow? If I had to get a hollow, that should have been something else. Aquarium Stage, Evocator, Fright Fur, Meester, Harpy Lady Phoenix Formation. That's a cool card. That is from the original Duel Monsters era, and I think from the Orichalcos arc. This is one of the key cards, if I'm recalling correctly, so that's cool. We'll put that as one and a half now of cards I'm finding some level of value in. Steel Swarm Caller. Mercuria the Destructor. I can't even read that. Mechlord something or other. A wild monster appears. Reactor Slime. Mechlord Deflection. Everlasting Alloy. Zubabancho. I'm not going to pronounce the rest. Cyber Energy Shock. Mound of the Bound Creator. And Cosmos Channeling, excuse me. So not the same level of value out of this one. This one, the last two are 13 bucks. This one was actually $5.99. So, you know, scaled to that, I think that I'm okay with where we ended up. but still not a ton of value, which is our expectation. We have two more to go here. We're at 24 minutes. I should speed up a little bit. Okay, we have 100 rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, I have very low expectations of this. In a little box here, Cosmic Gaming Collections. And I need to find like scissors to open this up. Oh, no, okay, I got it. New 100 rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it says on the packaging. I can only imagine what's in here. We must be very loose with the phrasing of rare. This was $17.99. I think I got some of these on Prime Day for Amazon a while back, so I think I got some discounts, but if you were to buy it today, that is the price you would pay. Okay. We're opening up, so I think these are all rares, in air quotes, whatever that means. Because there's no way they're giving me, for 17 bucks, a lot of rares. And I'm looking at the picture, there's like lava golems, and there's Dragon Master Knight, and there's like all these cool things, which incredibly unlikely we're gonna pull. But hey, you never know. Well, this isn't a rare. I'm not gonna count the cards. But I think they all are supposed to be rares. Alright, whatever. Alright. Mythical Beast, Psychic, Union Scramble, Orcus Brass Bombard. That's cool. That'll definitely count as, I'll put that as one. Put that to the side there. Fusion Parasite, Goki Pull, we saw on a different one. We saw this one before as well. World Legacy Scars. I'll count that as a half. Playing a lot of Mech Knights lately. Can definitely fit in there. XZ Tank Cannon. Crusadia Revival. I'm not displeased so far. I'll put it that way. I don't know if we get any hollows. Synchron Carrier. Okay. Extra Foolish Burial. Did we saw something of Burial earlier. Yeah, so this was the one we did see earlier. Pot of Desires. This is like playable cards to some extent. Chaos Sorcerer. Perform a Pal Whip Snake. Go 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 Gigas. Luna Light Blue Cat. These aren't terrible. Blackluster Soldier. Envoy of the Evening Twilight. Okay. Yeah, no. We're exceeding my expectations. We'll put it that way. Chaos Sorcerer. Dino Mist. Mother Spider. Trickstar Lilybell. Why are there so many repeat comments or hollows between the boxes? It's like, I wonder if it's the same company behind all of them. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, drop a like in the video. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Yu-Gi-Oh content everywhere, every angle. Ancient Gear Fusion. I've never seen this card. You guys know I love Ancient Gear. Fusion, summon one Ancient Gear Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field this fusion material. If you use Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound, you control this fusion material. You can also use monsters from your deck as material. Damn, that's cool. That's powerful. If Duel Links ever gets that, I'm never going to stop playing Ancient Gears. Triangle Power. Dragon's Mirror. That can be a really good card if used properly. XYZ Change Tactics. Ignite Reload. Burnout. Move a little quicker. Chain Hole. It looks like Chain Destruction. Kind of a knockoff there. King of the Feral Imps. Zodiac Borbo. Number 4 Numeron Gate. Catvari. Castel. We've seen that before. Cyber Angel Benton. Cool card. And we have Herald of Ultimateness. Code Talker Inverted. Yeah, like these aren't terrible. Battle Shogun of the Six Samurai. I've seen the card before. I've never played it. Link Mail Archfiend. Great Fly. Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Cloud Castle. We haven't had any hollows yet. We'll see if those will come. Baxia, the Brightness of Ying Zhang. I've got like 3 of those in Master Duel. Muddy Mud Dragon. Iceborne. Embodiment of Amorphous. Master King Archfiend. Oh, got 2 there. And this is Mecha Phantom Beast Cal Griffin. Yeah, these aren't terrible. I mean, there's nothing like incredibly rare. Bephomet, Big Whale, Edge Imp Tomahawk, Ancient Warriors Valiant Zhang Di, Guard Dragon Cataclysm. Destiny Hero Double Dude. I don't know if I've seen this card before. Gaga Guard. Light Ray Gearfried. More of the Gearfried arc. Ooh! What? Oh, what? Dual Terminal. This is hollow all over. I know there's a term for it, but it's not the normal way that they're hollow all over. I need to look this up. It says Dual Terminal on it. Is this some type of different card? Is this, like, actually rare? Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up for sure because I have no idea what's going on here. The, like, hollow is, like, broken, though. Like, it's, like, patchy. Am I going crazy? Is this a highlight? Is this, like, a misprint? I have no idea. Alright, well, I'll call it a win because it seems like it could be valuable. Devastating Fusion. Arcana Extra Joker. Isn't this the one that we got in one of the last packs? Thunder Discharge. These are all made by the same people, I'm getting convinced, with the repeats here. Desquala. Flameville Fire Dog. Solidarity. Supervise. Magistus. We're at 31 minutes, and we're going to keep moving, though. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and especially if you're still listening to me here. Thank you. Thank you very much. More Drytrons. Drytron. Drytron. World Legacy, World Lance. So we get the World Legacy in here. Again, looking a little familiar with the Mech Knights here. Pendulum Transfer. Does this look familiar? I don't know. Target 2 Pendulum monsters you control. Place those targets in your Pendulum zones. You can only activate 1 per turn. Interesting card. I don't really see how that's usable. Magistus. ZW Eagle Claw. Reinforcement of the Army. Very powerful card. Okay. Not a terrible pull here. Oh, Nightmare Griffin. Still not terrible. Yeah. Nightmare Unicorn. Are we gonna have Phoenix right after here? No, okay, that would have been cool. Because getting those two back to back is pretty cool. Phantom Feathers. Okay, Pennant of Revolution. Sulfur Cord Scale. So we have the one hollow, but that's it so far. Snake Rain. Starlight Road. Not really a usable card, but a cool card. So we'll count that. Psyframe Driver. Proglio. Is this like the baby form of the Link 4 dragon, or not dragon, tiger? Gemini, Ablation, Gear Breed, not to be confused with Gear Freed. Masked Hero Vapor, and the last one, Masked Hero Goka. Okay, so we only get one hollow, and again, knowing that it said 100 rares, I was not expecting many of them, but some cool cards for sure. That one was $18 if you were to buy it today, so I mean, it makes sense for more rares. Definitely some stuff that I find interesting, and I think we're still above my expectations that were incredibly low. And last but certainly not least, do I even know where this other one came from? Okay, we have one more here. Oh, okay. I don't even know where one of the other ones came from. This one is the one I mentioned of 40 commons, 10 rares, 10 hollows. This might, oh, I got two of them, that's why. I'm sorry. I should have put them together. But they were packaged differently? Maybe? I don't know. It's getting late here. Bear with me. But let's find some good cards. Let's put all the details aside here. Don't you love my professionalism? This is why we tune into this channel, to just hear me blabber and open cards occasionally, apparently. They're like double. Ooh, these are bent too. The last ones were bent. These are bent. Some are backwards. Yeah, let's not buy from the seller. Let's just put that out there. Somewhere, yeah, or every direction. What is going on? Do you see this? I'm not really showing it, so you probably not, but yeah, I don't like that, and I think these are the cards that felt weird. I don't know why someone would make fakes of them, so I'm not gonna like say that because they're not even really great cards, so why would they waste their time? But it is a little weird. Arm Dragon Lightning, Glacier Aquamador, a Dimension Wanderer in a Hollow. Okay, DDD Super King Beast Bright Armageddon. That's a mouthful, and that's a really cool card. Nice. I like it a lot. Do you like it? Drytron, Beta, Rust. There's something super shiny back there that I just caught my eye. You can see it kind of poking out. It looks like a normal monster. Um, Drytron, Beta, Rastabon. We've seen a couple of those. Magistus. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, we're going different directions here. And the other one is right there. That is beat up. I don't know what that is. Dragard. Okay. This is Dark Garnet, the Cubic Beast. Okay, it's golden on the outside, but it is destroyed. I don't know if you can see the scuffs on it much, but it looks like a cool card. I'll have to look up the value, but whatever value it would have is absolutely demolished. So nice to have, not worth anything, I can almost guarantee you. Legendary Night Hair Mouse, so this is back to the original Duel Monsters again, so cool card. Is that 10 hollows? I think it is. No, it's not. There's probably a couple more hidden in here. Mother Grizzly, as we saw, this is very unorganized, and we're flipping direction now. Yeah, this is going to be my least recommended of the bunch. Goki Pile, this is going to be Bloom Prima, Speedroids, Pachinko Cart, Insector, Damage, Reptile, Rise of the Snake Deity, two Toads, Goki finishing move. What is that on it? There's like something above the finishing move. It's like a white splotch, but it's not really focusing on the camera. Apologies, but like this beat up. This is weird. Super weird. Flying Red Carp, the Magic Key Sky Blaster, Digital Bug. I'm choosing not to pronounce some of the harder names. Chaos Beast, Dynamondo, Junk Warrior, Toon Warrior, Water Spirit. I feel like we had the same order of cards at one point in the last one. Axe Raider, we did. This is like a complete copy. I don't like this, and I'm not going to recommend these. Not that I highly recommend any of these, but I think we learned with a couple of these. If you do want to buy one of them because you're going to get a ton of repeats. And these are bent too. I don't think we got Junk Synchron last time, so that is cool. But there's not a ton of coolness overall. Frequency Magician, Copycat, UFO Turtle, Mystic Tomato, Marauding Captain, Exiled Forest. We're jumping into our synchros. I'm not going to read off all of them, and I think these are mostly repeats to the last one too. Yeah, this is like literally just a copy. I remember literally talking about all of these just a few minutes ago. So that is the fifth one. That puts us at almost 40 minutes, so I'm glad we can wrap up here. Um, Let me know what your favorite pull was. I think we have two things that like maybe interestingly have some type of value. Probably not. Okay, let me just, I'll quickly recap. So I definitely like the DDD Super Doom King Bright Armageddon. Awesome card. Legendary Night Hair Mouse there for sure. I still have no idea if this like golden outline that it just destroyed has any value or if it would, should it not be destroyed. Gonna look that up at some point. And then I have a stack here. So we have our Harpy Lady Phoenix formation. Love that. Two of the Vermilion Dragon Mech. Love those. Don't really care about the Underclock Taker. And we'll just go through the hollows here one more time. These are not all hollow, it's just stuff that caught my attention. Salamurgate Violent Chimera. I don't know if the card is any good. I didn't read it over, but the artwork is really, really cool. Goki Super X. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. A mouthful, but a really cool card too. Okay, yeah, the other Vermilion Dragon. And just going through quickly. So here's what we get. If you're looking for something interesting, buy a couple of these if you have a couple bucks hanging around. Don't expect the world, but maybe expect to be surprised. Oh, there's one other one of interest. I think it's in this pile. Yeah, it was this. The Constellar on Antivirus? Yeah, maybe it's worth $1 million. Maybe it's not. Probably not. But yeah, even some of the rares like Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Evening Twilight here. Interesting. We have some of the Masked Heroes. We had, sorry, I'm all going all around here. We have our Starlight Road. Two of the really rare, or not really rare, the really cool Nightmare cards. So some cards that maybe not like holos that are like crazy hard to get or anything, but just cool cards overall. I will say I'm glad I did it. I know it, again, I could have bought all these cards for cheaper, but part of the pleasure in just opening packs is definitely worth it in my eyes. Thank you for tuning in. If you're still listening to me ramble, I love you dearly, and keep an eye out for the next video.